Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here, as always, to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today, guys, we have to talk about many news, many things, many stories, always here to keep you updated. And so let's jump into always news, always latest, always updates. We are together here on the channel as every single day. And remember to subscribe to the channel because the market is coming, the World Cup is coming, many news are coming. Today, official confirmation from Bernardo Silva that he will leave Manchester City at the end of the season as a free agent. An exclusive news I gave you here on the channel already weeks and weeks ago. It was in March when I told you it's over between Bernardo Silva and Manchester City. He's gonna leave the club at the end of the season. And now Bernardo also confirming with a beautiful statement saying goodbye to Manchester City, obviously fully focused on the end of the season, and then Bernardo will try to decide his new club before the World Cup. That's the mission for Bernardo Silva. And then guys, talking about players who are potentially out of contract, we also have to mention Robert Lewandowski situation, because the agent of Robert Lewandowski, Pini Zahavi, is planning for some travel very soon in order to assess all the best options and bring to the table to Robert Lewandowski. What Barcelona did is to present to Pini Zahavi, agent of Lewandowski, a new contract proposal for the Polish striker to extend the contract at Barcelona for one more season, but with a very reduced salary. And at the moment, my understanding on this situation is that Lewandowski is not so happy with the first proposal received from Barcelona. Let's see if Barca and Lewandowski will be able maybe to negotiate, maybe to discuss, maybe to reach an agreement or not. But we have to understand if Lewandowski and Barcelona will be able to align on this new contract. Barca are still talking with the agent of Lewandowski. So it's still on. Let's wait and see. Then he has possibilities in MLS, very strong, very concrete possibility in MLS. Calls again from Saudi Arabia, where they wanted Lewandowski 1 and 2 years ago already, and Italian clubs, Juventus, Milan, trying to understand the situation. So around Lewandowski is going to be player decision, out of contract, but with Barcelona depends on the details of this new contract. So at the moment it's not guaranteed that Lewandowski is staying at Barcelona. We have to see how this conversation will continue on the contract. Then, on Barcelona, guys, another important thing I wanted to mention today is that as of now, mid-April, there is still no green light between Barcelona and Manchester United on the Marcus Rashford situation. What's the situation with Rashford? Barcelona are in agreement with Marcus Rashford and this camp over contract terms. So the player will be happy to stay, Barcelona will be happy to continue with Rashford, Flick is happy with his performances. But then there is the club to club. And club to club means that they have to trigger the 30 million euros buy option clause. Because Man United keep telling to Barcelona, 30 million euros, pay the buy option clause, or we can welcome back Rashford and decide, maybe selling to another club, maybe staying, who knows who's going to be the manager. There are several factors. So that's the story of Marcus Rashford. Then Barcelona, on their side, they want to restructure the agreement with Man United. They hope to be able to reach an agreement on a different structure, maybe another year of loan with different conditions, maybe with an obligation to buy. So Barcelona want to find a creative way to reach an agreement with United. At the moment, United are not opening the doors to this solution. They want the 30 million euros. So at the moment, there is no agreement. Barcelona, Man United, Barcelona for Marcus Rashford. Rashford has an agreement with Barca, but not yet club to club. So let's wait and see what happens on this one. A surprising news coming today, guys, then is about Leo Messi, because we see many players investing into football, buying clubs, Vinicius, Courtois, Cristiano Ronaldo, and many others. Now Leo Messi enters this business. Yes, because Lionel Messi has signed all paperwork to buy 100% of the stakes. So he's going to be the total owner of UE Cornellà, a club in the 5th division in Spain, in the Tercera División, and a club based close to Barcelona, in Catalonia. So Leo Messi makes an investment on the financial point of view, of course, because he's buying 100% of the club, but also in terms of preparing his future for the day when he will decide to retire. This is going to be a sad day for football guys when Cristiano is doing the same, Messi is doing the same. They are all preparing their future after football, and I think that's obviously something we can understand, respect. It's also smart on their side. But it's important to mention that Messi buys UE Cornellà, and is important to mention also that it's a club based, an historical club, very closely to Barcelona, in Catalonia. So showing probably once again the link between Messi and Barcelona, the link between Messi and Catalonia. The desire of Leo Messi is to live in Barcelona again in the future, as he mentioned, for his kids, for his family, for himself. So once again going in that direction by buying this club, Cornellà, and so good luck to Leo Messi with his new chapter also out of the pitch. Then, two more things, guys, to say today. I wanted to start mentioning the situation of Moises Caicedo. Big update, big news for Chelsea fans. Agreement done between Chelsea and Moises Caicedo and this new agency in order to get new contract signed soon. Everything agreed between Moises Caicedo and Chelsea. So new contract will be valid for 2 more years compared to what he already had on his contract since he joined the club from Brighton. The contract of Moises Caicedo Chelsea will now be valid until June 2033. So a very long contract, 7 more years at the club for Moises Caicedo. A strong message because he's going to have a pay rise, so his contract, his salary will be improved. But also, Chelsea show that one of their crucial players, one of their top players, absolutely, and one of the best midfielders, defensive midfielders in the world, like Moises Caicedo, is committing to the project. In a moment where we knew it's been a difficult public situation for Chelsea, with Enzo Fernandez, with Cucurella, some moments not easy to handle with Chelsea since they got eliminated from the Champions League, Chelsea react and send a strong message by having Moises Caicedo ready to put pen to paper and to stay at the club. 2 more things to say on this. First, Caicedo received approaches from really important clubs, really important clubs. But he wanted to stay at Chelsea, he's totally committed. And second thing, Caicedo also is one of those players who is going to be a crucial part of the long-term project, with Chelsea's intention to add also experienced players. So still adding talents, but also experienced players to the squad. And to keep Caicedo is also a message like, we want to have top players, proven players. Chelsea will maintain this stance also in the summer transfer window. And just quickly, guys, many of you asking me, is true that Anthony Gordon would be ready to leave Newcastle? Anthony Gordon would be open to that possibility. But he never closed doors to an exit. Already when Liverpool wanted him in the past, Liverpool are not in conversations now, but when Liverpool wanted him in the past, Anthony Gordon was open to going. Now many links with Bayern. Bayern is a possibility, he's not the only name on the list. But Anthony Gordon could be an interesting name to follow this summer, and the player is not closing doors. But he never closed doors to an exit. He's always been super committed, super serious, super professional, doing fantastic for Newcastle, but never closing doors, and this will be the case again this summer. And so, guys, let me hear your thoughts on all these stories, on Moi Caicedo, Leo Messi, Lewandowski, Rashford, also Anthony Gordon. Your opinion here in comments, like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel.